Have you been feeling like something just isn't right in your relationship? And are you constantly questioning whether you and your partner are truly compatible? Stay tuned as we reveal the crystal clear signs that your relationship may not be built to last. We know that today's topic is a tough one. No one wants to admit that their relationship may not be working out because you're just not compatible with your partner. But sometimes it's better to face the truth early on before things get too messy. Even though being compatible doesn't guarantee your relationship will last forever, studies show it's still pretty important. It can determine how happy and satisfied we feel in our relationships. Basically, the better you and your partner click, the more likely you are to enjoy a happy relationship. Also, according to Robert Sternberg's triarchic theory of love, if you've got intimacy and commitment but lack the kind of passion present between compatible partners, then the love you're feeling for your partner is more like the kind you have for your friends and family, which is the platonic kind. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive into the 7 signs that you're in a relationship with someone you're actually incompatible with. Number 1, you constantly fight. It's totally normal and even healthy to disagree with your partner sometimes, especially on the big stuff that matters to both of you. After all, you didn't sign up to date your clone, right? But it's when those disagreements start happening all the time over little things that problems pop up. And it's a real issue if those arguments turn into name-calling, shouting matches, putting each other down, getting physical with each other, holding grudges, or using emotional blackmail. Those are big no-nos for healthy communication, especially between romantic partners. Being in a relationship where you both keep bringing out the worst in each other is bad news for everyone involved. Not to mention it's super exhausting and can take a toll on your mental health. Number 2, your partner isolates you from other people who know them. Do you ever notice that it's always just you and your partner hanging out, without any friends, parties, or group activities? In fact, have you hung out with their friends? Or do your partner's friends still feel like strangers to you? And what about their family? Are they still like mysterious figures you haven't met despite how long you and your partner have been together? If you're nodding along to these questions, it could be because your partner is keeping you isolated from the people who know them. This can also be a sign of manipulation and control in the relationship, which is never healthy. It's super important for your relationship's health for you to mingle and get to know the important people in your partner's life. When both of you make an effort to connect with each other's close ones, your relationship is likely to last longer and be more fulfilling. Number 3, you don't understand each other. Right from the start, how well you and your partner get each other can really show how strong your match is. If you're finding it hard to understand each other's feelings, thoughts, or needs, it might be a sign that the relationship isn't the best fit for either of you. Think about it. When you're not tuned into your partner's needs, opinions, preferences, and way of life, it can cause a serious rift in the relationship. For instance, you may feel like they never listen to you or understand where you're coming from. You know you're compatible when your partner gets your nonverbal cues, knows what your tone means, and gets what you're trying to say. Without this kind of understanding, you're likely to run into more misunderstandings and communication mishaps, which can really put a strain on things. By the way, make sure to subscribe if you've learned something new today. Number 4, you lack attraction. Even if everything looks perfect on paper, you can't ignore it when there's no spark. That magic, that romantic chemistry, is super important. Without it, it's tough for things to really take off in your relationship. What's more, you might end up feeling more like you're with a best friend than a romantic partner. And chances are, you'll naturally want to hang out with someone you click with on a deeper level, more than just friends. And that won't be your partner. To be clear, being attracted to your partner isn't just about looks. It's also about how they make you feel, their personality, and the way they treat you. If you feel like there's always something missing in the attraction department, it could be a sign that you're just not compatible with your partner on a deeper level. And if that's the case, it might be time to reassess the relationship and see if it's worth continuing. Number 5, instead of learning and growing together, you try to change each other. Want to know what's super important in a solid, happy relationship? Having someone by your side who doesn't just cheer you on, but also pushes you to be the best version of yourself. But here's the kicker. Any change you make should be because you want it, not just to make them happy. It's all about what you really want. If you're changing just to keep them from grumbling, or because they're dreaming of a different you, it's probably not going to stick. Real change comes from inside, from your own goals and dreams, whether it's about switching up your style, the way you talk, or who you hang out with. You're the boss of you. It's not cool when you or your partner try to change each other into someone new. It's a sign that one or both of you aren't really happy with who you are as individuals, and that could be because you're just not compatible. And if being your true self around your partner feels scary, even when it's just the two of you, that's a red flag. Number 6, you and your partner are just too different. You know how they say opposites attract? Well, there's some truth to it. But for a relationship to work, you need to have things in common. This is not simply about liking the same songs, books, or movies, or wanting to do the exact same things for fun, however. Having a partner who's totally different can be exciting, sure, but that thrill doesn't last forever. If you don't have enough in common, once the novelty wears off, you'll end up with someone who doesn't share your interests, get your jokes, or see eye to eye with you on important stuff like values and life goals. That can make it tough to really connect on a deeper level. Number 7, you keep the peace by avoiding problems. While nobody wants nonstop arguing, having zero disagreements isn't great either. It's all about balance. That said, it's super important to talk openly and honestly about how you feel, even if it's different from your partner's view. Pretending everything's okay, or just going along with what your partner wants, doesn't really help your relationship. Actually, it might just cause a big blow-up later on. If you handle disagreements the right way, they can actually make your relationship stronger, help you both grow, and bring you closer. And if you liked this video, then check out these related videos to see more. And make sure to subscribe and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and we will personally reply to your comment.